Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my update for the Panner's Pan. In this project you take 10 panners and you try to connect them to products, and it's kind of a shout out to all of the panners out there. So yeah, I have 10 panners and I have decided to do like Paula does in A Beauty Guru Made Me Do It, and I will always roll in at least one item depending on how many I have, but I want at least 10 of them. It doesn't really matter for this update because I have some things rolling out, so I would naturally bring something in anyway, but just a heads up for the future, I will always bring something in because it's fun, you know? But I will try to make goals harder because I feel like we're rotating through these ones so quickly, especially this time. I think I have 4 empties or something. So yeah, I will try to make goals a little bit harder because I don't want to go through these goals so quickly. But let's start off with Alex. I have this blush palette for her by Revolution. And as you can see, it's not looking its best. The foil has rubbed off quite a bit and it's not that old. So yeah, that's just something about me. I guess because I have it in my bathroom, so, you know, it tends to rub off because of the moist atmosphere maybe. Anyway, I hope you can see some difference now. I am using a big fluffy brush and I take it here and then I just swirl around and I notice most difference right here. Maybe if I turn it, you can see some dip, but I can't really see it in the monitor, but in real life I can see it a little bit of a dip, so that's good. I've used it about 15 times more this month, and that makes a total of 23 times in 2 months time. So I am working on it, I am enjoying it as a blush topper, and I look forward to using it more, so that's good. Next up we have Jessica Lee, and for her really big fluffy curly hair we have a scalp DX voluming treatment, which I just learned that DX means like a treatment or a diagnosis. I don't know why the X, but DX is a diagnosis. So I guess you know, this should be good if you've had diagnosed scalp problems. I don't know. Anyway, this is the volumizing or voluming treatment. I have used this an additional 2 times for a total of 3 times. I am getting down there though. I think I'm down to here. So we have the big part left, but yeah, you use pretty much of it when you use it. So you know, at some point it will be an empty, but I don't want to use it every time. I don't know why, but it feels like a treatment you shouldn't do in every shower. So I do it like every other week. Then we have still Steph, a supporting person, and I wanted an encouraging product. I chose this toner because it encourages me to do my skincare, and I am done with it. As you can see, maybe I have nothing left. And yeah, that one isn't empty. So still Steph is rolling out. I like this toner. It's a little bit thicker than the other toners that I've tried. I don't know what more to say about it. Like, a toner is a toner. There you go. And that's the common theme for a lot of products. Like, I feel like there's a wide variety of products that they feel the same, they do the same thing, and then there are things like at either one of the spectrum, like really bad or really, really good, and those are the ones that I'm noticing. And this is like the only thing I notice about this one is that it is thicker, and if you like that consistency, you should like this. I do. But that one is rolling out. Then we have Christina Chang, Something Magical, for her Harry Potter series. I chose a lipstick from Essence. Looks like this. I got it in an advent calendar, of course. And it is a see-through kind of holographic lipstick. It does give my lips some shine, well, not shine, I mean glitters, like holographic glitters if I use a lot of it, and then it adapts to my pH value, so it doesn't look like nothing. It looks like you have something on your lips, but it's not too much, I think, and you can have a lip gloss over. Looks nice. I've only used it 4 times this month, and this totals 12 uses out of the 20 that I set as a goal for this one. So this one is staying for another 8 uses. Then we have DaLin Cey Loves Makeup. We had a cat blush because her cat always gets in the videos, and I chose this one from ZC. Looks like this. I have begun wearing off the image, I think, a bit. It's more blurry now than it was in the beginning, so that's good. And I think I'm going to change my usage goal on this. Actually, my goal was to use this 20 times, and I've used this 14 times so far. I've used it 12 times this month, and I really like this one, and I feel like it's a good shade for summer as well. So I think I'm going to have a really far off goal of hitting pan. Maybe it's too much. It depends on my Pan That Face palette, which one will come. But yeah, I feel like I would really love to hit pan on this one. And I feel like this is a really great shade for it. It's very buildable. I just feel like I can be careless about this one. I can have a fluffy brush and just swirl it around and apply it. And if I want more, I can take more. If I want less, I can take less. Like, it's not... I don't have to be so particular, and I like that. So I'm going to try to hit pan on this one, which, yeah, it will take some time. But we have 10 panners, so I mean, things will come in and roll out anyway. Then we have Little Miss lipstick. I have this mini lipstick from H&M. I have the tiniest nub left, and I have used this 15 additional times. And this is what it looks like now. So this is the packaging. I am done. I have flattened it out. I can't use it anymore. I could use my finger or maybe a brush or something, but that's, I don't like applying lipstick like that. So I am considering this an empty, so yay me. I'm trying to get something done in every category, and lipsticks are so hard to pan. So I feel like getting a lipstick done is really an accomplishment, but now I can kind of relax and I can use a bunch of different lip products and just enjoy them and get some use on them, and you know, prepare them for panning next year. Maybe pan another one, who knows, but it is so nice to have something like this done in the beginning of the year and just have a lot of time to play around. So that was Little Miss lipstick. Let's move on to the next panner, which is Chanel Stash. She always drinks tea and she talks about the tea. So I chose this vegan kombucha tea essence. Last time I almost had nothing left, and of course I finished this one. So this one is rolling out. I really enjoy this one actually, and I have at least one big, I think one bottle of it, maybe even 2. I think 1, but a big one. And it's really moisturizing. Like, when I have heard people talking about products like this, it's like there's a difference between something that is hydrating and something that is moisturizing. Is that the word? Like, one contains more fat and it's very good for dry skin, and the other one is more maybe a lighter version of it. And this feels like this is doing great stuff if you're dry, I think. It's worked very well now in the winter, but now I'm moving away from that and I'm using another toner. So that one is rolling out too. Next up we have Deborah Hughes Warden, who created Flower Pan. If you haven't seen my intro for that one, go back, look at that. It's all about flowers, their meanings, and connecting products to that. Very nice. I'm not going to update you on that this month though, because I don't have much progress, and there's, you know, I only upload every other day of the month, and when it's a shorter month I have one spot less. So I'm not going to update you on that until next month. For Deborah Hughes Warden, I chose a perfume called Flower Hour. This is a sample and I like this a lot more than I thought I would. Maybe I'm getting into more floral scents. I've never liked floral scents in my life. Before, you know, maybe the last half year, maybe. But yeah, I really enjoy this one. So that's nice, but she is rolling out as well. Also one of those things that I like to get out one a month, a sample, and then I can use my bigger ones and get some use on those. So I have like unofficial goals for myself. When I pan every month, I try to use something from each and every like big category. So one hair care product, one makeup product, one skincare, one bath, and one perfume. It doesn't always happen, but you know, it's a nice goal. So she is gone, and then we have DaLin, or Outward Processing. She and Steph Lyons created Partners in Cream, so I wanted to choose a cream product for her, and I chose this liquid lipstick in number 4 Juju. My goal was to use this 20 times, I think. Yes, I've used it 8. So not too many times, but it is an easy shade enough. So, you know, I can use it. I'm not mad at it staying. And then for the last panner, we have Dannie from Dannie's Makeup, I think. Dannie Loves Makeup? No. And I chose a toner for her, and now I'm realizing that you've been able to see that all this time. Yeah, so you can see the progress we have here. That was not intentional. But yeah, so we have some progress, which I'm happy about. It's more than I have used it in a long time. Let's see how many times I've used it. I've used it 10 times. So I think it's a pretty good number considering I don't always use it. Like most often when I do a full face of makeup, I use a cleansing butter and then like a regular face wash. So I don't always use this. Most often I use this after I've been working at night because I only have eye makeup on then and not that much. So I take it off and just swipe over with a wet cloth or something. So yeah, that's how I'm working with that one. Now let's bring in some new panners, 4 of them, because like we said, Chanel Stash is rolling out, Little Miss Lipstick is rolling out, Deborah Hughes Warden is rolling out, and still Steph is rolling out. So 4 panners are rolling out, rolling in 4 new ones. And let's start off with Sofie Alexandra. She is the one who created Level Up, a project that started I think last year, and people have gone nuts over it. So many have joined and I really like it. And I thought I would do that with my newest palette in my collection. I fell for the temptation to buy this palette from Odin's Eye. They released 3 new palettes and I really wanted 2 of them, but I realized that the other one, I really liked it, but I felt like I had the colors in other palettes. This was the most unique one, and I have to say, this is one of the most joyful palettes that I've ever seen. Like when I look at this, I'm like, I'm so happy. I just get so happy. Like look at this color scheme, like wow. And maybe you'll hate me for it, but I don't really love all rainbow palettes. Most of them I find to be messy and just too much, you know. There are a handful of really good ones and I love them, and when I look at them I'm like inspired and I'm like, wow, this is gorgeous, this is mesmerizing. But there are also a lot of palettes that I'm like, no, I would never use that. Well, I'm not sure I will use this one that much either. I just got so happy when I looked at it and I was like, if I never use it, I'm okay with it because, you know, looking at it makes me happy. So it's like color therapy or something for me. Anyway, my goal for this is to level up this one. I'm going to do level 1 and I'm going to try to use all of these shades once and hit pan in one shade. That is my goal for this palette and for Sofie Alexandra. I think I will actually use this tomorrow because it's Saturday tomorrow and I can, you know, look however I want and maybe, you know, record some videos. You will probably have seen, like, if I do it, you will probably see it in a few videos even before this one, because I'm not really filming in any specific order. I'm kind of bulk recording my videos before the next month. So yeah, that is for Sofie Alexandra. But we have 3 other panners rolling in as well. We have Taylor Buell. Buell? I think Buell. She is a coach of some sort. I have heard it, like, in many cases I listen and I watch here and there while I'm doing other things. And I've heard that she is a coach. I think it's soccer. I'm not totally sure, but I'm thinking whatever kind of coach she is toning muscles. Like she's helping people to tone their muscles and, you know, so they're able to run more and they're faster and they're, you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. So what works better than a toner? I'm bringing in this Essence toner by Happy Skin. This is an essence toner, meaning it is an essence and a toner in one. And I thought sometimes I want to sleep in, sometimes I don't have enough of energy to do my whole skincare routine, and just having a few products that are combined, like 2 in 1, 3 in 1, 7 in 1, whatever. Just having a few products like that could make my days easier whenever I needed it. That's really nice. And since I don't really feel like I need to roll out panners very quickly, why not try to use this up? Okay, so that is for Taylor Buell. I am also bringing in Rebeca S, the queen of lip products. Now, I am bringing in something new again. This is from my latest CC box. I got 3 boxes within 1 week because they were so late and I got the, you know, the last one earlier. But anyway, I got some lip products from the Aly In Wonderland collection. And this is a lip glaze. Let me know what a lip glaze is. It seems to me like it's something between a lip gloss and a liquid lipstick, maybe. So I have shade 03 here. And I thought she is the queen of using these up. Or these. Maybe not these, but, you know, lip products overall. So I'm going to try to use this up. It's pretty sheer, so I feel like I could top it off with something, or have this as a topper. So that is how it looks. I feel like it's a little bit splotchy. I wonder how it would look on my lips actually. Maybe I've chosen the wrong shade. If I don't like this shade, I will probably choose one of the others. I got four of them, like in a box, in a set. So I might change the color, but you know, it's going to be one of these. They're new. They are 1.6 grams each, which I don't find to be that much. So maybe I can do it. Who knows? But, well, I know, of course you can do it. It might take a long time, but you can do it, right? So we only have 1 panner left, and that is Alysia from Aly In Wonderland. She's the one who created Alice in Wonderpan, and I thought we would bring in an Alice in Wonderland product, also from ZZ. I got a lot in this collection, actually, in one of the boxes. So this is in the collection, the British Museum. This is how the front looks like. I like that a lot. And then this is a very, like, a basic palette, I would say. I think it will be easy enough to use. So this is how it looks. My goal is to hit pan in this because I need to hit pan in all of my palettes anyway, so why not bring it in here? I wonder which one I will use though. I'm kind of gravitating towards this one because I feel like I would love that shade, but I am working on a similar shade in another palette, so I don't think so. I think the easiest would be to use this one because it's a very light shimmer, and I feel like I could use it in my inner corner, maybe on my brow bone, definitely all over my lids if I wanted to do that. So yeah, maybe that one. But I want to hit pan on this one. So those were all of my products. So what is rolling in is Alysia, Sofie Alexandra, Taylor Buell, and Rebeca S. And then we have some panners left from the last month, and they're going to stay here for a while. I wonder if I can actually roll something else out until next time. Maybe I could actually hit pan on this month. I'm not sure, or maybe even both, but I'm not sure I could use all of these shades in 1 month. Maybe I could, you know, take every Saturday and just work with this palette. Who knows? But other than that, maybe some usage goals for the lip products. Maybe I could hit some goals there. Anyway, that is it for my update. I hope you enjoyed it. Do you recognize these panners? What do you think? What would you choose for these panners? Do you have some suggestions of what I could pan for certain panners in the future? Because sometimes it's a little bit hard to think about products that would suit another panner, you know? So far, I'm pretty happy with what I've chosen. But anyway, I digress. I hope you enjoy this video and that I'll see you in the next one. Have a nice evening. Bye.